Hey guys, Chrisspy here. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about foundation and the skin. This is going to be an updated foundation routine. Before we jump into the video, I wanted to remind you guys to subscribe to my channel and make sure that you turn on post notifications so that you don't miss when I upload a new video. And let's get started. So this morning after I got out of the shower, I applied a basic moisturizer, but my skin is feeling a little bit dry today. I'm going to start by applying this Skin Tune Blur primer. So I've been using this one recently. I just see everybody on Instagram using it, so it's like, yo, why not? It smells really nice, and this one, it's supposed to be a blurring primer, but I feel like it's also moisturizing, which is what I need right now. Next, I'm going to use Instagrip Jelly Primer. This is from Dermablend. So like when I apply this, I really like pull my skin back because I want it to like firm me up. Firm my skin, please. I feel like visibly like my skin already looks more alive. It was just looking so dull, and just even like putting that moisture on it helped. So in today's tutorial, we are going to be using Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know that this is one of my absolute favorite foundations. Yeah, like I've just always recommended Makeup Forever. Like when someone's like, dude, I have a wedding, what foundation would you recommend that's not gonna play me? I always say Makeup Forever Ultra HD. It's just such a good product. Okay, but what's different and cool about this is that Makeup Forever actually came out with their Ultra HD Petites. So these are smaller than the regular size, and they're also a lot cheaper. These ones are only $24. Full size bottle is $43, so you can get the Petites at Sephora. So it's cool because it's only $24 and you get the Makeup Forever Ultra HD formula, which is amazing, and you can really try it out, wear it day to day, and I think you're gonna love it. So I always apply this foundation with a beauty blender. Let's see, this is Y235. And my skin tone is always changing because I'm always tanning, so honestly I'm not exactly sure what shade I am right now. I love this foundation too because I notice like other foundations are so like it literally just like disappears into my skin. They have an awesome shade range too, so it's not like you kind of have to like compromise and find one that like kind of works for you. You can literally get one that looks exactly like your skin. So this is medium to full coverage. I always like full coverage, it's just my steez, but if you are more of like medium coverage, it's cool because then you can wear it however you like. So the Petites are limited edition. They're at Sephora. I actually partnered with Makeup Forever to tell you guys about the Petites. So I'm adding like an extra layer right here on my cheeks just because I want that to be nice and covered. Wow, I thought I was having a bad skin day, but now she's waking up. So I'm also gonna put it over my lids because it is my eyeshadow base. Okay, so after I apply my foundation, next I go in with some bronzer. I like to use a matte bronzer just because I think it helps kind of keep things smooth and hide texture, because I do actually have a lot of texture on my skin. So I'm using the Dark Chocolate Soleil matte bronzer from Too Faced. Brush. Do I have a brush? Someone just walked in that wants to say hi. Hello. Hi. You guys, Gremlin is officially 1 year old. You get foundation all over you. She's just a happy little pup. So I kind of start on the outside of the face. This is a really warm bronzer. So I'm actually feeling like, since this foundation, I guess I'm a little bit on the paler side, that this is too warm. So I'm gonna switch to something a little bit more neutral so it's not so harsh. I'm gonna take this Morphe palette. This is just a Morphe highlight contour palette. So I'm gonna take these two bronzers down here and warm up the face. Let's go ahead and set the foundation. I'm gonna be using this Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder. I like this one because it comes with a poof and it like stays in here, which is great. Using a setting powder really makes a difference in keeping you matte and helping your foundation stay on a long time. So I'm just going to apply it to a couple places. I'm not like too heavy with the powder, to be honest. I feel like if I put too much, it makes my foundation super cakey and it doesn't look right. I also have dry skin, so I feel like I don't need that much. Underneath my contour, I'm putting a strict line, more defined line. And then up here on the lip, because I don't know why, I be having like a foundation mustache sometimes. I'm just patting it in. I'm gonna do the same thing up here on kind of the flat part of my cheeks. And then also right here, which I really need because I have some fine lines there. I'm also gonna take this down the sides of my nose. I'm gonna let that sit, and while that's sitting, I'm going to fill in my brows, which honestly is probably what takes me the longest out of everything. When I'm doing my makeup, isn't that crazy? Like once my brows are done, I'm like, all right, it's downhill from here, you got it. So I'm going to be using the Brow Contour Pro from Benefit Cosmetics. So this is really cool. It's literally like one of those pens like from back in the day. And I really like this because it has like everything you need all in one, like all of the different shades. There's a deeper shade, lighter shade, highlighter, and definer. So it's cool because it's just like everything right here in one. Oh, and in the Brow Contour Pro, I'm using brown medium. So I'm starting with the lighter shade. And this pencil is really soft. It's not too waxy. You don't have to like apply a lot of pressure to get the product to come out. I actually like tweezed my brows for the first time the other day. I was pretty proud of myself. I'm gonna fill in the whole thing with this lighter shade, and then I'll go in with the deeper shade just to add a little bit of definition to my kind of like little bald spots. Now what I'm going to do is take the deeper shade and then last but not least, I am taking the definer and I'm just going to run this underneath the brow. Let's go ahead and dust off this powder. And for my foundation, I'm going to apply this MAC Studio Fix 24-Hour Foundation Concealer. Oh, this is an NW22. This might be too light. And then I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender. Honestly, I have to admit, I was like, maybe I'll just play it off, don't say anything. No. This is totally the wrong concealer shade. It's just what I had right here. So I was like, use something different. Like, no, just stick to what you know. So what I'm gonna do, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this C3 powder from Monica Dar, and I'm just gonna dust this over the concealer really lightly. It's just way too cool. Forgive me, it's not normally what I use. I'm gonna take the C2 yellow powder from Monica Dar, but any kind of like light highlighting powder will work. And I'm gonna go right down the center of the nose. So let's take Fuego highlight from Dose of Colors. This is the Desi Katie collab highlighter. And I like to wet the brush with some Fix Plus. And I'm gonna put this right here on the little Tin Man nose highlight. There she is. You know, I've had serious discussions with a tattoo artist about tattooing contour on my face. He's not down. While we're at it, let's take some of the Fuego highlight and add it to the tops of the cheeks. Let's add it to the forehead today. Why not? So I'm going to take my Pure Cosmetics Sculptor palette, and like these contours are really dark. So really lightly, I'm gonna go on the sides of the nose. And then I'm also gonna put it here on the eyes. Now, last but not least, I'm going to take the Pure Cosmetics palette and I'm just going to go over the contour on my cheeks one more time. Okay, so let's do some lashes, throw on a lip, and we are gonna be all good. So I'm gonna take this Bobbi Brown Longwear liquid liner and put on a wing because she don't look right without a wing. Let's put on some lashes. I believe these are Lily Lashes Miami. I've already worn these a few times, so they're custom sized to my eye, which is nice. So I want to keep the lip pretty simple because this look is really more about the skin. So I'm going to take Melt Cosmetics Modest Lip Liner, and I'm just really lightly going to line the lips. And then I'm going to take Dose of Colors Barely There lip gloss. This is the Dose of Colors I Love Sarai, part of the lip collection from that collab. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. I like fluffed my hair up a little bit, you know. But I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you learned something new. Probably also learned what not to do. Sometimes that's just part of the process. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.